Alrighty, welcome back. Today I'm going to give a brief description on how I set up my bettas for breeding. I have my male koi betta here, and he's a placotte of some sort. I want to say he's a half moon. He could be a round tail. Not 100% sure there. He's a very beautiful and active fish, and I have spawned him a few times. The female that I'm pairing him with is actually my I got her as a baby from Petco. And ooh, that light is awful. And you can see, if I can get this to unglare. Hold up. Light has to be moved. Sorry, I don't have the best lighting in here. I'm literally, the room that my fish are in, I have no overhead light, and I just have to use lamps. And I am actually using just this little light bar that I picked up at Walmart for 11 bucks, and I use it to light up the shelving on my adult bettas. Along with, I pull it up, and so when I do these videos, it has better lighting and you can see better when the fish ain't hiding out of view. But you can see, if you see those black stripes up and down her body, the vertical striping, those are actually what they call breeding bars, and that shows that, you know, she is ready to breed. Now, these guys, I do have them in 1.25 gallon plastic tubs. They have lids that go with them, helps with humidity for breeding. And just right off the bat, for anybody that views this video, no, you should not keep bettas in anything under 2.5 gallons is what I'm going to say. I do strictly because I am a betta breeder. I have a lot of bettas in a very limited spacing. These fish get their water changed every other day. I have tested their waters, all of their water parameters, even when I do change them out every other day, are still well within safe for them. The ammonia levels are still within a very safe level for the fish. I change them out every day just because I am breeding these fish and I want them to be the healthiest they can be. On top of that, no, there is not a filter, no, there is not a heater. The room that I keep my betta fish in stays at 85 degrees, so their water temperature is just fine for them. Their water gets changed every other day. I keep all of my adults in breeding condition at all times. That means that they get fed very high protein diets. They get fed bloodworms at least once a day. I try to do it twice a day. I do work a full-time job, so twice a day doesn't always happen. When that falls through, I have a large variety of foods that they do get fed. From freeze-dried bloodworms, I have some high-end flake foods. I hate feeding flake foods only. I have a wide variety of them. Primarily, they get the frozen bloodworms, which is very healthy for them. Every once in a while, they get some frozen brine shrimp too. So this male is actually staying here because I have the female right here. So they have been setting in their tubs to where they can see each other. Oh, and that's not gonna sink, is it? No. They've been setting to where their cubs have been side by side with no viewers. So he went ahead and made his nest. And then what I did is, before I went to introduce the female, even though their water was just changed yesterday, I went ahead and dropped his water level down, put fresh water in there because I'm not going to be able to change it while they're breeding. And then once the fry are born, I'll actually do about a 50% water change on them and do a very, very slow drip acclimation into them, just in case there is a difference in temperatures of the water. But as far as water parameters, all their water comes from the same place. I don't treat it any differently. So we're going to get that. There we go. And I will let her float in here for a couple days, depending on the way they're acting. I may go ahead and release her. Actually, I'm going to. Let's see, because they have seen each other. He's already got a nest built. She's showing very, very strong breeding bars. If they weren't showing those vertical breeding bars, and you can see she's very interested in him, she's chasing him, he's chasing her, they're flaring. That flaring and chasing is going to happen. That's just a part of their breeding ritual, and it's very beautiful to watch. If they start getting too aggressive with each other and you see fins torn, jar your female, set her back in there, give it, if there's high aggression, give it a couple days minimum like that, and then release her again. And see where it goes from there. They're chasing each other around, going around, so they may breed here soon, they may not. I'll keep an eye on them, and if I start seeing that they'll breed, I'll do start to breed. I'll do a video on that as well. As always, thank you for watching. This is how I set up my breeding tanks. This is not the set in stone way you have to do it. This is how I do it. And good luck if you plan on breeding these guys. Please comment, like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, and have a good day.